In this video, I'm going to show you everything that you need to be doing in the woods in the month of September. So less than a month away for me to start hunting, and so October 1st is the starting date for deer season here, and it's September 1st right now, so exactly a month away. And there's a lot of things that we can do right now. There's a lot of things just preparing for the season, and this is a really important time. Food, not only just your hunting coming up, but habitat too, your food plots, how they're looking, your screens, all of those things as well. So start with number one, that is last minute stands and blinds. And so I usually put my blinds up around this time of year, so it's not really last minute for blinds, but for stand locations, that is last minute. Just found a new spot that I could put a tree stand in or a hang-on stand in, so going to be doing that on Labor Day, and so this should be coming out Saturday, so in 2 days, that Monday, the next Monday. And then so we're going to be putting up a hang-on stand. That's going to be a last-minute stand on Labor Day. That's really the closest time to the season where you put up a stand, and I don't want to put up a stand any later than that. And so the only reason that's not up yet is because I just kind of found that spot and just kind of thought about that spot now. And so the last minute tree stand location, just like what happened with this, that's good to set up within this weekend, because especially this weekend you get a 3-day weekend with Labor Day, and so that's a good time to start setting up tree stands. And then blinds, I'm going to be setting those up probably in 2 weeks, and so I let the blinds stay out, or I'll put my blinds up closer to the season, just because they're not tree stands, they're not strapped down, and I just don't put them up for as long. But that will be coming up here too soon, probably within the next 2 weeks. I'll be putting up blinds as well, ground blinds. And so then number 2 is water holes. And if there's not enough rain where you're at, if you have leaves, you need to rake those out. Your water holes, if you need to add more water, just all those things right now for your water holes is really important. Making sure that they have enough water going into the season, and even if they're halfway, 3/4 of the way full, you still probably need to go out there and fill them all the way up to the top, because you're probably not going to be coming back in once the season starts. So water holes are important right now. And then number 3 is tree stand accessories. So make sure you're not forgetting, either when you put up your tree stand, or if you're going to come back out and do it. I usually come back out to my tree stand locations. So usually first I set up my tree stand, and then I come back however long it is, and I make sure everything's perfect and it's where I want it to be for the season. And when I'm doing that and I'm checking up on, that's when I'm going to be putting out bow hangers, bow hooks, bowstring, bow line to pull up my bow, even lifelines. Usually I put those on when I put the stand up, but even those too, just those smaller details of setting up a tree stand. Don't forget to do those too in the month of September. And number 4 is bow practice. And so hopefully you're not adding anything else to your bows. I got a Tacticam, so I'm going to be being able to share my hunts a lot better this year on my YouTube channel and on this channel, so that way I can just show you how all the strategy comes into play for when you're doing the habitat work in the off season, and in the season you'll see how all that comes into play, and how hopefully we'll be able to shoot a mature buck too. And so can't wait to share that with you. And hopefully around October we're going to start doing a lot more hunting videos, and not as much as the habitat and kind of videos like these. And by the way, this will probably be the last whitetail checklist until next year. So hunting season is just right around the corner. It's only a month away, so really be prepared for that, especially when you're practicing with your bow. Just make sure you're dialed in in any range that you're planning on shooting and taking ethically in the woods. So that's important, number 4. And then number 5 is 2 weeks stay out of the woods. So, and then number 5 is our 2 weeks stay out. So September 1st through September 17th, I can do whatever I need to do in the woods, set up tree stands, work on food plots, whatever I need to do. But once September 17th hits, on from that and on, I'm not going to be in the woods because I'm going to use a 2-week stay out, so that way I'm just letting everything calm down in the woods, so that way the deer feel more comfortable flowing back into the property. And that's also when the whitetail shift is going to happen too, either in that time period or in October sometime. But we're still going to be stealthy when we're going to hunt our tree stands. It's not like we're riding a 4-wheeler out there or being just super loud in general. But that 2-week stay out's really important, so that way you'll just see all those deer come back in since you're not being down there. But and your trail cameras will really show that too. And then last one, number 6, is failed food plots. And so I use Plot Start and Plot Till and Plot Boost this year, and I actually need to spray some Plot Boost here this weekend. But using that really helped my my food plot. But with all the rainwater that we got, I know a lot of people didn't get rain, but we got so much rain that it actually washed some of my seed down to the edges, and that's perfectly fine, because even if that happens, say you don't have good germination, or the seed washes to the edges like that happened, or it just didn't grow in general, this is a great time, Labor Day weekend, to go throw some winter rye onto your food plot, and that is a super fast grower. All I'm going to do is, it's bare dirt out there, spread the rye onto the bare dirt, run it over with the 4-wheeler tires, and we're done. And so that's all I'm doing. Super fast growing. That winter rye will be good vegetation throughout the whole October period, and even once winter comes, it'll still be pretty good food for winter food too. So rye is a really good food plot saver, if you will. If your food plots didn't do well, if they didn't make it, just go throw a bunch of rye on there if you need to, and or in some spots, like in my case on my food plot, and then you'll still have a lot of food in your food plots for the season. So I hope that this helps you. I hope that this September whitetail checklist helps you. And next month, we're not going to be having this, because hopefully next month this time, we'll be coming out with some hunting videos. So really excited to do that. Super excited for this this new season, and hopefully that you'll be able to, hopefully this will help you be able to target and kill your mature buck this season.